that joker would not change my room, even though he had to come and check it. Hey y'all, whatever day this is, April 15th, child, tax day. Well, fortunately, I've already filed my taxes, thank goodness. Child, how about I left so fast, I forgot to put my darn deodorant on, but I ain't done no work, and it's cool here. Today it's a little chilly, so thank goodness I had the mailman's jacket that he left, because I couldn't find my jacket. I'm basically stealthing in my car. I mean, I still have the hotel, but child, I took all of my stuff out of that room. Okay, so quick update. I booked the room through Expedia, and when I mentioned to the front desk I want to change, they said you gotta wait for the manager, but apparently because I had contacted Expedia, who I had booked through, the manager was being passive aggressive about changing my room. There's nothing wrong with your room, the water's got to swirl, blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay, whatever, dude, okay, fine. That joker would not change my room, even though he had to come and check it and said the water is draining fine. But when you standing up in the shower and the water is pooling, who wants to stand in hotel water? But anyway, I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Let me show you what the bathroom looked like. Now, the other room from the first time that I booked, I was here from the 26th to April something. It was decent, it was on the 3rd level. But I'm thinking maybe the 4th level might be kind of, who knows, suspect. Maybe it ain't been renovated. The rooms are fine, but the bathroom areas need some great attention. Attention bad. Even though you're not living there, but when you're there extended, like more than 2-3 days, I've been there for days and days, a couple of weeks at a time. You need to have something decent. And with most hotels, the lobby area is really nice. They've got it set up. They have a delicious breakfast. They have really nice cookies at check-in time, and they have like juices and beverages that they're really, really nice and inviting. But as with most hotels, sometimes they put all that money into the lobby area as opposed to in the actual on board where you're staying. And so this particular room was still nice, but the bathroom needed some refinishing desperately. Fast tip. If you are booking, if you can, just try to book 1 or 2 days or 1 day just to kind of see what it looks like and what the vibe is, because you can always change. And that was what I was doing, not knowing it, when I first stayed for a couple of days, because I wasn't sure, the release date or anything. So I was just booking a few days at a time. So I was like, okay, well, I know it doesn't have a discharge date anytime soon, so let me just go on and block off this entire week. Bad mistake, y'all, bad mistake. And so he was uncooperative, with the water is draining. The water is draining and blah, 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 blah. So he would not change my room. But when I contacted Expedia, and that might be what he's ticked off about, because I did contact Expedia, but that's who I booked through. So when you book through Expedia, you deal with Expedia. They act like they can't help you if you book through a third party or a travel agent site, whatever. But anyway, no big deal. It's not like an apartment that I live here. Okay, so when I chatted with Expedia, I told them that the room was unacceptable. The bathtub had standing water, blah, blah, blah. And even in the hallway on this level, there were missing bulbs. So it's like, as a solo traveler, you could feel unsafe in this area, all the way up on this level. And it's not a whole lot of people up here. So the agent basically took care of me in the chat and pretty much gave me a generous comp towards my next booking because I always book with Expedia. So yeah, guys, so the hallway had missing lighting in the hallway, which rendered it a little dark in some spots. And the room that I was in was all the way down on the end of the facility, and it also was down near the stairwell, and then had the nerve to be down by the creepy storage room. And so I get it if I booked in on the weekend, but it was became Monday morning, and the manager still would not change my room out. Now people clear out on Monday. The hotel pretty much is empty on like Monday morning, and he still would not change my room out. So I knew at that point he was being passive aggressive and being a complete butthole. But this is my documentation, and so I made it work. And so it is what it is. But people just like to try to power trip at a time like this. I am seeing, in my opinion, just being an observer, how things have changed since 2020. I could imagine the burnout and during that time of 2020, during the shutdown. I can only imagine what the staff and doctors and nurses and, hospital care people were going through. Because just being here, you see how busy they are, and patients and things need attendance and things of that nature. It is something else, y'all. I knew that was not my calling. I just knew medical was not my calling. So the nurse had text the other day. Well, my little cousin was here, and she had asked me to get some deodorant, child. So I had to, actually, I had gave them my deodorant that I had packed because I had bought a 2-pack. And so I had to go to the Dollar Tree and get me some deodorant, child. I had forgot to put it on because I had left it in the car. Hair itching, her scalp itching, so I had to get a pack of combs to, comb my hair and scratch her hair. What else, y'all? Oh, I tried a new product. It's what is it? Canada Dry something. I'm an eternal cover it up. But got on a dress that I got from Target when I first got here, and last Sunday when I got back from Doma, Texas, I stopped at Target, of course, to get some more items, some food items for the room. And what else did I get? Oh, I saw they had like a 30% off circle, something, because Target has been my Target run, but Target is so different. And I just read an article about Target over the weekend, but Target, for me, Target had, okay, I gotta go, I'll be right back, but I gotta go. According to the article and what I've witnessed myself, is Target, due to theft, is now locking up a lot of products, and they're limiting self checkout. And so I noticed firsthand that many of the registers were closed, self checkout was not available, and you had one or two lines open. Now, Target was not about that life. Target was all about customer service and the Target run and that experience over other stores that you could go to. And so, Target or Target was a little bit on the bougie side. And so it has really changed due to a lot of different things. So it's different now in Target. And yeah, I'm judging because I got an experience, but I saw this for the first time in Target. Maybe it's happening before, but I had never seen it. I saw somebody in Target with a bonnet on. Now, let me say this. Now, if it's Target, if you're a Target girl, you already know, you got a certain thing that you feel about Target. But, baby, this person had a whole bonnet on. And it's like, I get it. But for me, I always felt like bonnet was bedwear. Debate about it if you want in the comments. But I just felt like this person had a bonnet on, but they had full lashes on. So it was just an interesting experience. And do what you want. But that was just my observation and my judgment. Yeah.